Yo, welcome to my full day of eating. Basically, this is the food that I'm eating every day. Not to like bulk like crazy, but just to maintain this bulked physique. I've bulked up to a point now where I'm sort of sitting between 84 or high 84s and 86 kilos. I'm eating the amount of calories that I need to eat to maintain that body weight. Rather than like bulking even heavier now and trying to like bulk up to 88, 89. Essentially, I don't want to do that. All my other lifts are going like that, so I don't feel any inclination to like bulk up even more and just fuck up my self-esteem even more. So I could maintain at like lean version of Harley, but I'm maintaining at fat version of Harley. That's it. First of all, my supplements. These are my morning sups. I'm taking vitamin D. I take quite a high dose of this, so I take 4 of these. The recommended dose is 1 of these, and I'm taking 4. Higher dose of vitamin D, mate. I literally barely get out in the sun, and it's got lots of good benefits like increasing your testosterone, increasing your mood. That's all I need to know, mate. Next up, creatine monohydrate. This is called Krebscher creatine. I don't know, I guess it's like some sort of weird branded creatine. It's the only one I can find, so I take 5 grams of this stuff, which is kind of just like the average dose of creatine. Alright, here's meal 1. So we've got 2 bits of toast, 2 bits of turkey bacon, 2 eggs, some ketchup of course, and we have 80 grams of oats and like 30 grams of honey. So yeah, this is my meal 1 and also my pre-workout meal. Nothing much else to say, mate. This is literally like sort of just my average breakfast that I've been eating. Sometimes I'll have like 3 bits of turkey bacon and 3 bits of toast. It kind of just varies on how hungry I am. If I want to train a bit later in the day, then I'll just like won't have this and increase the size of this, if that makes sense. Cranked loads of fucking salt in there as well. But yeah, I'm fucking gassed. We've got push day today. The thing is, it's weird because I don't like competing in bodybuilding, but I do like bodybuilding on my terms. Like I like the idea of sculpting your physique in a way that you want to sculpt it, and like the effort that goes into it, you know. I'm really enjoying in my training at the moment is like just slowing down all my reps rather than just like focusing on my weights. I'm literally just like stretch. I'm finding my own like motivation for it again, because I think having a coach is great for like holding you accountable. It sort of just depends what sort of person you are. But for me, for me in this stage of my life, I'm quite a disagreeable person. So when there's someone like telling me what to do, it makes me focus on what they're telling me to do rather than me focusing on like how I actually love bodybuilding and how I love building a physique. And I'm sort of finding that passion for like loving sculpting my physique again, which is nice. Anyway, let me get this meal down. I'll put the calories and macros on the screen right here. Alright, we just pulled up to the shop. Basically, I'm just going to grab a quick Lucozade for when I train, just like to keep the inflow of a bit of carbs going. Caribbean Burst. Classic. Cheers, bro. How you been? There's the black pair you wanted in the size small. Yeah. But then when I was at that GYMSHARK event, I got given them in my bag at their size extra large.
Given them in your bag?
Yeah, the grey ones and another pair of black ones. So there's
sweet,
2 of the same joggers. One is size small, one size extra large.
Oh.
But
I have to start training legs then.
Yeah, but no, extra large actually.
It's alright.
They're actually alright when I wore them.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
They're just like slightly oversized, but yeah. No worries, mate. Did you use code Harley to get that?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, and I got a nice, what was it? 10% off, wasn't it?
And you got fucking free delivery by the man himself.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Can't make any promises that will happen, though. Alpha pre-workout.
What is this?
Good thing.
Sponsored by them.
Yeah. No, I don't affiliate with this product, can't lie. The only good thing is that it's just cheap, right? Alright, anyway, we're about to film episode 2 of the pre-pod right now.
Setup for this podcast is extremely high production value. So, Ferrari book. This book is actually, it came with this car, but it's probably worth more than your whole car, because it is a Ferrari book. So that goes in there. Sponge. Ferrari sponge. And we put it on top of the Ferrari book.
Slot that in there.
This bit of kit here. And we just
Plop that on there.
put that shit there, mate. Boom!
Check out the pre-pod, baby. That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's like muscle hard, rather than your full body and like your fucking tendons and your back, you know? You're like actually making it hard for your chest. If you look at bodybuilders, it doesn't look like they're training hard because they're not like fucking shaking like, oh,
Yeah.
you know? Because they're just like isolating the muscle and failing the muscle.
Yeah.
Failing the muscle isn't like failing your full body, so it doesn't look like failure. The main difference between people that are fucking massive and people that aren't, the number one factor is genetics. But then after that, you can't just sit around in life and be like, yeah, you know what, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Like you have to then look at the other factors. They've been training for ages, they train this certain way, they eat these foods and they do it every day for however many years. And that's like the second factor, so you gotta do what you can. Nando's to like film afterwards. Like
Yeah.
the bright white balance, even though it's dark.
Isn't it crazy? That was like, we've been doing this for a year now.
Yeah.
We've actually come a long way in that time. I feel like me and you, in terms of like personality and
Yeah, we have
development,
matured, bro. We have.
We definitely
when
have.
I look back, I thought I was the most mature guy in like the whole of
so
Chelmsford, bro. And like I still didn't even have a clue. And even now, I look back at this and be like, this guy.
This is the
But
thing.
we were aware of that at the time. Like they would look
Yeah.
back and be like, yeah, we're stupid.
Yeah, well, I do
And
this
we're
every
correct,
month.
mate.
Well, I literally do this every month. I look back and go, I'm actually retarded every month, just perpetually.
Basically, what we just realised is we just finished our gym workout. This always fucking happens. Look at the time. You know what time it is? It's that hour.
It's fucking NPC out.
It's 50 fucking minute traffic jam hour. It looks like I'm gonna get 2 grams of protein in today. Me and Leo have taken up a new hobby, which is kickboxing. But it'll help when we want to get shredded, you know.
I saw this funny
So
comment.
we'll get motivated for kickbox. Like that will be the best cardio, bro.
Bro,
'Cause
imagine
we're just
when-
beating people up for like to get shredded as well. If Neil, the guy that runs the thing, if he catches me like throwing some weak jabs, bruv, and like not putting in the effort, like he's not entering me into any competitions.
Nah, bruv,
I'm
we
not
ain't
entering
fighting
this pussy
anyone.
into
We want to
the
spar. That's the
competitions.
point we want to get to, innit?
Yeah.
Like we kind of crave like punching each other.
Yeah.
But we want to do it like so, like professionally, to a point where we're like a good level of like we can punch each
Yeah,
other.
there's no way a man with a slight bit of testosterone in their system doesn't just want to beat the shit out of like something every now and then, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like just fucking get a pit bull to run up to me and let me just like,
and
beat the
what?
shit out of
Fuck
that.
it, I'll take a pit bull.
Something,
I'll probably
bruv.
take a pit bull now.
Just give me something.
Look at this comment. So basically, this comment was basically this video of this guy like doing a fake right hook, and then he spins round and does like a flying fucking roundhouse kick to the head, like a second later. But he like deliberately misses this punch, so he looks like shit.
Oh, I
and then he
see.
flies round, and then the top comment was, "Imagine you fighting this guy, you laugh at his whiffed bad punch, and then you get your frontal lobe deleted. 0.2 seconds later, get your frontal lobe
Frontal lobe.
deleted." That's so funny.
No more thinking for you, mate. Alright, just pulled up at Leo's house. Just pretend, right, because I've got stuff to do. Just pretend I'm going to put in a bowl of Cocoa Pops right here.
Oh, those cocoa pops look good.
Cheers, man. Yeah, no, they are well good, actually, mate. 130 grams of Cocoa Pops with 40 grams of protein as the milk to go in there is what I'm eating right now.
We got them in. I have a nose strip. My nose doesn't work at the moment, so I need something to put on it to like make it work.
After you put this on,
Yeah.
do you realise you're about to have like 3 million like enter your bank account?
Oh yeah. Why?
Alex.
Oh yeah, I'm Alex Amorzi now.
Yeah. Bro's
Is that there?
Bro's about to make some business guru content.
I don't look as cool with it on. I look a bit like a paedophile, whereas like Alex Amorzi looks quite cool, innit? Let's do some business shit.
Let's do some fucking business, mate. Alright, we got some Lucid supplement stuff to do, which is our pre-workout and our supplement company. So, just trying to find out how we actually make some money on this.
So we don't go bankrupt. We're trying to just like calculate.
We know how to make good pre-workout, but we don't know how to make money quite yet. So we're just working on that pretty much. Would you look at that? Not Cocoa Pops, but Weetos. Same sort of shit. Basically, the idea... Oh yeah, I forgot to say. This is now the next day. Yesterday was a complete write-off. Like, I never usually have days like that. Yesterday, I literally ate 2 meals. I had the pre-workout meal that you saw. And then I got back home from Leo's house at like 11 or something stupid. So I had then like a bowl of cereal with protein powder. It was just like not a classic full day of eating from me. So I just thought what I'll do is show you the last 3 meals that I eat. I would usually have a bigger portion. This is probably about 60 grams or something of Weetos. I would usually have like more like 130. But again, another thing to mess up the full day of eating is like the most scuffed full day of eating. Another thing to mess up, I've decided to start cutting now. So the cut has begun. The only thing that was like locking me in to not wanting to cut and wanting to carry on bulking was that I wanted to hit a 3-plate bench. But then I realised, why am I trying to do something that to me isn't actually that impressive? Like all the 3-plate bench would be like, yeah, I bench 3 plates. That's all it would be. I don't actually find that impressive. Compared to like lots of other people my age, I know so many people that bench way more than that. So the idea is like, why focus on something that I'm not actually good at? I excel with my physique and being leaner. I feel better. I can look pretty cool. So why not do what I'm good at and feel good? So that's kind of the idea, rather than focusing on like a 3-plate bench. I'll get it over time. Like, get down to body fat that I really like, maintain from there, and slowly progress my weights over time. If it takes me another fucking year to add another 10 kilos onto my bench, I don't really care because it's not my forte, you know? Anyway, post-workout meal, wheat toast and protein shake. People always ask me, you don't use milk with your with your cereal? But no, I don't. I basically just 2 scoops of protein, fill it up with water. Luckily, I've got like a cereal milk flavoured protein, so it literally just tastes like the milk that you put in cereal. You're not having any milk, which is kind of the whole idea. The idea of this post-workout meal is that it's really low fat, so it digests so quickly, and it's high in sugar, again, so it digests really quickly, and you can just absorb all the protein as fast as possible. So that's kind of the idea of why I eat this and why I've eaten it for so long for my post-workout meal. Calories and macros for this meal, right here, mate. For meal 3, you just have the classic chicken and rice. It probably would be a bigger rice portion usually, but now that I'm going to start lowering my calories because I'm going into a cup, it's not as much rice. So this particular meal is less calories than usual, but on the bulk, which is what this full day of eating is, there's going to be more rice pretty much. Calories and macros for this meal are right here. Time for the final meal of the day. So we've got a repeat offender of the Quaker's rolled oats. I'm going to go for about 50 grams. Again, on a bulk, it would be more like 100 grams of oats, but I'm now going to get shredded. Look at this meal. So there we go. We've got the oats, 50 grams of oats. We've got some pineapple for the health, and we've got some hot and spicy chicken. What a combo. I just can't really be bothered to put protein powder in that. It makes it too filling. So I'm just gonna eat this chicken. Luckily we had this in my fridge, so I'm just gonna go crazy on this. I'll put the calories and macros for the whole full day of eating right here, and these will be the calories and macros for if the last 2 meals were upgraded to my bulking version of portion size, if that makes sense. These are the foods I'm eating, essentially. I just lower them when I'm cutting and increase them when I'm bulking. I'm gonna get this down and head to bed. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'll show you my supplements that I'm taking. Omega-3s and zinc and magnesium. It does help with your sleep and like reduces your fatigue and reduces like your cortisol levels, so then your sleep is better. Before I go, one important thing, check out ThePrePod, which is our podcast, mine and Leo's podcast, in the description of this video, please. We're really trying to we really believe that can do well, and we really love doing it. So if you can show as much support as possible, that would be great.